so extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well, no. But when we get back, it's like, oh my. All bad all day, but the night time get that good till we act right. So tell me what we on the day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could move on. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And I know in your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone. In the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dressing gone. Flex and hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle, you a treasure. Feel like you setting fire to my desire for the pleasure. You a gem, got me blameless, make amends. Know you can, I'm out here
trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we can share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could go all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Hey, everybody. It's Tea Talk with your girl. Good morning. How y'all feeling? It is Tuesday morning. How does the mic sound? Does the mic sound nice? Okay, Tina, thank you for the mic check. Mic check. Thank you for the mic check. And put these windows up. All right, Creole girl, thank you so much for the mic sound nice this morning. Thank you so much for the mic sound nice this morning. Y'all, oh my gosh. What a morning. Today, Jazzy was on one, okay? She was on one. She ain't felt like me leaving, child. She ain't felt like me leaving. So she running off, running around the yard. Don't want to come in. Just playing some kind of catch me if you can game. I said, when we start doing this? When we start doing this on a work day, child, I guess she ain't wanted me to leave. I don't know what it was, but she played her little game. So finally she said, okay, mommy. She came on in the house, but she was doing this little thing where she was squatting down like, come get me. I'm like, no, you need to come on. You need to come to me. But at any rate, Here we are. Thank y'all for your patience. I see it's 102 people in the live. Please like the video if you haven't already done so. Also, be reminded that all things on this channel are alleged, and in my opinion, they offer entertainment purposes only. They are my views that I'm expressing on different topics. Uh, some of it ain't always entertaining, okay? Because as y'all know, yesterday we found out about a beef that wasn't so entertaining. So we're gonna talk a little about that. I got a clip to share. I think I've got that clip right. Let me make sure before I run my mouth. Before I run my mouth, yes, I do. So I got a clip to share of that, and some other things I want to talk about. Marlo had some stuff to say about the, you know, the RHOA, and Candy and Shamea had a little sit down, and Shamea, Drew had something to say to Shamea about what she said to her about her on the show. Teyana Taylor I have, got confirmation because the other night I was like, do she go with this man or not? Because people were saying to me, now T Talk, they're not together. This man go with a clear lady. So I was like, well, what's going on? They was like, well, that whole when they little came out thing, they was like, that's all a publicity stunt for a movie they got up and coming. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I can see that too. But damn, they look good together. So I was kind of hoping that they was together, y'all. I really was. I was like, dang, I wanted them to be together. Well. It just so happens that they are indeed together, y'all. They are together. So I confirmed that with uh, Tiana and Sherry being on an interview talking about straw, and a little clip of it was taken down so that we could just see that part. So I said, oh, let me grab that because, I had told the girls the other day, I was like, y'all, I don't know if they a real thing or not. I mean, I know she threw a surprise party for him and all that, but friends do that kind of stuff too. So I was like, I want to know. Shoot, I want to know. Yes, Kim, he really does go with Tiana Taylor. Yep, he really does. So I was happy about that too. Because I feel like she deserved it. Just like, with Cardi B, I wanted Cardi to win. I really wanted her to win. And I don't know if Stefan is it. I don't know if that's her win or not because, he been who he been all his life. A player from the Himalayas. Now, do players sometimes get stung by that one bee and be like, I'm in it? Yeah, they do. They do. And it could possibly happen with them. I don't know. But what I do know is, uh, you know, he's been known to have, you know, but another thing with him and Cardi, I could say is that we've never seen him out and about with other women. So that says a lot that she's in, he's in public with her, but also it could be the caliber of woman that Cardi is, and he can't. Maybe he want to be seen with her, so that could be a double-edged sword. It could be that he want to be seen with her so he can get some of her clout. These men these days, child, you don't know. They want spousal support and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Who ever heard of men asking for spousal support? Bitch, get a job. Oops, excuse me. Get a job. Get a job. Why is you coming asking for some woman's money? Get a job. Okay? Get a job. A JOB. All right. Anyway, listen, shout out to the mods this morning, the wonderful mods of this great channel. Okay. Regina Phillips, Creole Girl, G Tina, STT, Sheila Joe, Diamond Diva Honeybee, Mahogany Meeks, Linda Gamble, and the lovely Miss P. N. Roth, and Peaches and Cream. Okay. Shout out to those ladies. I love y'all down. Did you see him zip up Cardi's jacket at his game because her boobs were all out? He zipped that right on up. I did. Yeah, he zipped that right on up. Yeah, he zipped it up. She was down here at the which I didn't even know was a thing until now, and that's because see he with Cardi, right? Because I'm right here in Maryland. I didn't even know he had a digs day, which really made my heart proud because his dad had a day. But his dad's day, for those who don't know, his dad passed away. Um, but his dad's day was on Labor Day with my nephew. They both passed around the same time. So that day was their day. They had a big banner they had made, and they had one on one side, one on the other side, and it was their thing until that organization fell apart. But for 3 years, Stephon Diggs' father and my nephew um, were honored together as great coaches who we felt were gone too soon. My nephew was unalived by a car uh, going across the street, and Stefan's dad died of renal failure. So yeah, but he was a good guy though, and so I don't know. I know Stefan got that in him, but he got to get the right girl, and I don't know if Cardi gonna be it. But you know, they say some players can be slowed down if they get the right woman. We'll see what happens with them. But anyway, Cardi, I got a clip of her talking about what we can expect from her album. And she basically saying it's gonna be a little messy, y'all, which we already could tell that much by this. Please believe me when I tell you these niggas ain't shit. I'm trying to tell you, okay? She said you give them chance after chance after chance. Ha ha. Cardi B needs time to heal and get her mind right. Jumping out of one relationship is crazy works. Women need time for a reset, especially when children are involved and you can be the best for yourself. Overton, I totally agree, but she has chosen the opposite. So I don't know if it's too much we could do about that. She didn't chose the opposite, but I totally agree. Being one who did just what Cardi is doing, I can tell you that's not healthy. I lived it. It's not healthy. You never have time to heal from the scars. The scars that you have from the relationship that you're leaving are wound. They wide open, right? Wide open. So going to somebody else to try to heal them for you, that ain't gonna do nothing but put a band-aid on it. And then that person might have some of the same characteristic traits. So that wound, that's gonna be pouring salt in there. Or they might have worse, they might do worse. I don't know. You just never know when you get into relationships with people. So the best thing, Overton, is just healing. And I encourage that. Healing. If you break up with somebody, heal. That's why I want to be by myself. I don't want to be with somebody right now. I need to heal. And a man can't heal me. Only I and God can. So this time, this relationship, I definitely need some time by myself. Just to like woo sigh. Yeah, I need that. So I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna enjoy my life, and I'm gonna catch flights, not feelings, and I'm gonna enjoy myself. How about that? Now let's get into some content because we do have some. Uh, let's see where we want to go first. I guess let's go ahead and get that LA situation first. Many of you, if you don't know, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna play a clip, and the clip is the clip is a part of a video, a live video that was captured on the Las Vegas Strip. So you will hear pow, 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 but you won't see anything. But trigger warning, because we do know that behind those pow pows came two people whose lives were lost. So we already know that. So trigger warning now. If you want to leave and come back in about a minute, you can do so if you don't want to hear the pow pow. So I'm gonna give about 30 seconds before I play the video and give you a chance to leave out if you would wish to leave out now and you don't want to hear the pow pow. Okay? Because there will be some pow pow. unfortunately. And rest in peace to both. Wow, so sad. Both people. And hopefully they have found this young man because, thank you, G. Tina, because at this time of the video, they hadn't found them. Okay, I think everybody's left who's going to leave. Let's go ahead so they can come back.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Police in Las Vegas this morning are searching for a suspect involved in a deadly shooting near a popular tourist destination on the famed Strip overnight. NBC's Sam Brock joins us with this breaking story. Sam, good morning.
Yeah, correct. Good morning. Police say right now there is a manhunt underway after a typical night of fun on the Vegas Strip quickly turned into bloodshed. This was about 10:30 last night local. The supposed live stream of the shooting now circulating on social media. As authorities are urgently trying to find the suspect behind these killings, and we should warn you, some of the images you're about to see are disturbing. This morning, police trying to track down a gunman who opened fire on the famous Las Vegas Strip overnight, leaving at least 2 people dead. The chaos sending terrified tourists scrambling to get out of harm's way. Las Vegas police saying it might have stemmed from an online dispute.
At this point, we believe we have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident, knowing that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
Video posted onto social media appears to show a gunman firing shots during a live stream right in front of the Bellagio hotels.
So I saw a lot of people say he turned himself in. Praise God for that. So he turned himself in. That is good. Good morning, Ty. I see you. Yes, OMG. OMG. I could not believe it. All this over a YouTube beef. This is why I tell y'all so much. People don't get me, but one and done. You cannot continue to argue with people online. You do not know these people. Nobody knows anybody. It's not safe at all. It is not safe at all. It's not safe. It's just not. So this broke my heart because these people were just like at 8,000 followers. 8,000 followers. And then the channel where the video that triggered this man to this, I don't think the video triggered him. I think that's just something that was in him anyway, because that's too easy to walk up on a strip and do that to somebody. Like I don't know what that video could have said about him, but whatever it was, it triggered him to the point that he walked up on this man and his woman and took them both out. He didn't make no mistakes. He didn't get at all. So this man had a motive, and I can only imagine, like, what in the world? This is why you cannot argue with people online. It's not worth it. And my heart breaks because all a YouTube beef? Oh my gosh. YouTube? YouTube. How sad and tragic. How sad and tragic. Yes, Overton. Crazy and diabolical. Crazy and diabolical. I have been trolling him for a long time. Lots of videos. Oh, which one? The one who was on the live or the one who had the pow pow? Mental health checks are necessary and needed. There you go. And that's another thing. Nobody knows nobody's mental health. Nobody knows. So, you know, you get on here playing the game with people, knowing your address is public, your name is public, all kinds of stuff now is public, you know, on you. And you're out here playing these little foolish games out here on this internet, and now look what happened. It's crazy because see, once somebody strike your video and you go get it unstruck, I did hear the young man say that he got two of my videos. He struck two of my videos, and I went and got the video, and they put it back up. A lot of times, people strike your video. They doing that so they can find out who you are, and you not knowing, thinking I need to save my channel. You go and you fight for your channel to get that video back up, and then they got your information, they got your address, they got everything about you. They got all your info because you got to put it in there to you know, at least they got your name anyway. I guess that's what they give them, your name. I got to go back and look. It's just not worth it. She has 3 children and ain't even divorced from the first cheating ninja. She don't need money. She's rich. I can see her repeating the same BS. Well, Diane, that might be the case. But anyway, this is what Cardi says. Since we back on Cardi, what she says we can expect. Well, before we go to Cardi, real fast, Stefan's baby mother had something to say. So y'all know he got a brand new little baby. So she's gonna show the little baby and everything. So he got a brand new baby, and I ain't never seen them with this lady, but now she popped out with a baby when he popped out with Cardi B. So when he popped out with Cardi B, she popped out with the baby. So I don't know if the baby was going to be a secret or what was going on, because we never heard about this lady. I never seen Stefan walking around with no pregnant girl. I never seen it, okay? But now all of a sudden, a baby is here when he come out with him and Cardi B. So let's see what she got to say real quick.
Y'all act like I just have all these kids with different men, and y'all don't know the history behind nobody. Y'all don't know. Like, my first kid, y'all realize my first kid is 13 years old? Yeah, I do want more kids. Hi. Say hi, Mama. Good morning.
Let's talk about student loan discharges and bankruptcy. Most people will tell.
Okay, so she's saying that people talking about her. So you see, that baby is new. That baby is maybe 6 months old. Maybe 6 months old. Cardi not putting out an album because Offset would get half of that one too. She said she putting out an album. Here she is right here.
Can you tell us anything about this new album? What can we expect? Anything?
Okay, I feel like my album is something like, damn, I almost want to say my album's name because it really is. It really represents what it is.
Okay.
I feel like my album is messy.
Ooh,
She's a messy queen.
Okay.
I feel like it's unexpected, and I feel like I feel like it's something that is really not out right now. I feel like people are not gonna. There's gonna be things that people do expect from me, and then there's gonna be things that are not expected from me. Like, it's a lot of Love a Girl thing too on my album, because you know what I'm saying. Like, it's like I've been heartbroken, and then I'm loving again,
Yes.
and then I'm exploring again,
Yes.
and you know, I don't know, like it's like, you know, it's a lot. I wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a
Period.
lot. And the album announcement is gonna be. Y'all don't know. When I think I have a meeting with Billboard. I need to have a meeting with.
You gotta come in the office.
Okay. So she does say she has an album coming out. Okay. I don't know if Offset can have half of the money to the album, because I think once you do a legal separation, somehow that's it. If you do a new venture, then I think that stops everything once you're in a legal separation, I believe. Now, I'm not sure about her state, because she in New Jersey, the laws are different, but hopefully she know her laws. And she already heard this BAN act talking about he wants some goddamn spousal support. So I hope she didn't check it out. You know what I mean? Hopefully she didn't check it out and has covered herself, because there's no way I will be making no new album if you know what I mean? No way. No way. And was they married 10 years? But see, that's my state. Again, that's my state. Because in my state, you got to be even married 10 years to even get spousal support. Yeah, you got to be married 10 years to get spousal support in my state. So, I don't know. But she does say she has an album coming. So that little first little bop she got that she released, that little thing is taking a listen. Everybody is doing videos everywhere. I saw even Judy and the Brat have done 2 already. So the thing is a bop. Glorilla got a new thing out too. That's bopping too. But Cardi B got the whole TikTok in the chokehold. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. When I go over there, okay. So let's see. Let's move right along. Teyana, okay. I have a clip of her talking about when enough was enough, and then, I got the clip of her and Sherry with her talking about Mustafa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mustafa.
I stopped sitting down and being upset and feeling sorry for myself. I took accountability and said, you know what? I literally do everything. So why am I sitting here upset? If this is not treating me the way I want to be treated right now, I need to go where I'm loved. I need to go where I'm seen. I need to go and do other things that I love.
So I appreciated that, because that little short clip, that's a lot of people. And that was Cardi. And I'm not saying that she should be out here in love, but I think right now she should try to be loving on herself. But I think they both was in the same position with a man who was blatantly cheating, with these disrespectful ass women. They wasn't even what they call respectful cheating. They was out here cheating with these hoes that wanted to be them, because that's the woman that causes that kind of ruckus. Y'all know that, right? The woman that causes ruckus with a wife is a woman who wants to be the wife. Women, side chicks that stay in their lane, they keep their mouth shut. That's why when people say, "Oh, how can he be messing with somebody?" and all these years nobody never said nothing, because some people know they got their place. They know they a side chick off the top, and they not trying to be the wife. They want to have fun. They want money, because sometimes the side chick is getting some money, or she might be getting some good wood. He might got some good wood now. He might got some good wood over there, or some good head, whatever he doing good. And she gonna keep her damn mouth shut so she can get it when she get it. That's what the real side chicks used to do. These new wave side chicks, they want to be the wife. They want to be the wife, so they compete with the wife. And that's why we know about them. It's because Offset, look at all them girls that he messed with. They made sure. Listen, they made sure Cardi knew. Cardi knew what was going on, right? They made sure Cardi knew. Miss Yobo said Clarissa Shields, in my opinion. Oh yeah, Clarissa Shields is definitely one too. And people can say what they want. Remy is with that man, and Papoose they still married. So that dude, if Remy was still with him, because they don't be out in public like that. They do not. They do not take videos everywhere they go. They don't go to the shows and get out there and floss on everybody. They don't do that. They don't go do interviews and talk about having babies. They not in cars singing sweet lullabies about having babies and shit, and making men cringe, because as soon as you said that, he pulled away from you. You went to try to go kiss him, Clarissa, and he had moved his shoulder because he was cringing with the fact of you sitting online, because he know how foolish you look. He just not going to tell you because he don't care, because he using you to get back at Remy. This is what these guys do, y'all. They be out flossing and flaunting, and then as soon Miss Murray said, "You kill me with this wood." Child, I think YouTube would like that word better than that other word, that other 4-letter word. Yep, I think so. But yeah, child, please. And then when these women decide they want to go ahead, now it's my time to go ahead on out and step out. Now Teyana, she moved on a little fast after Iman too. They both, her and Cardi both. I just wish Cardi would have had a better, but Cardi kind of ratchet, so I don't know. She might not attract somebody as calm and endearing as Teyana would. because she a little ratchet, so she gonna attract a different type of man anyway. But I don't know what Stephon gonna do to her. But anyway, that's on them. That's on her. We gonna follow the little story. We gonna see what happens. We'll see how far it go, y'all. We'll see how far it go. I know one thing. I hope Offset don't get no damn spousal support with his bitch ass. He need to go to work somewhere. He need to go to work. Go write an album. Go do something. Go dance on the stage. I don't give a shit what you do. Go sell your wood. I mean, do something, but leave that girl alone with her money. She taking care of the kids, and you want money. What kind of shit is that? You know what? If I was the judge, let me tell you. If I was the judge, what I do. This is what I do. I round up that child support and see how much that child support that ninja got to pay me, and then this is what I do: make the spouse support the same amount. And guess what? Let his ass go on about his business, Cardi. Let him go on about his business. Hey, Miss Frost. Let him go on about his business, right? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. She says that all the time. Her fans are tired. Yeah, I know. Child, I know. They is tired, ain't they? But child, moving right along. Moving right along. Here's Teyana with the Sherry Shepherd.
The one that I would have wanted to, he taken already. So he's off the.
And Sherry, make sure you give yourself grace when Tyler calls you for that love scene that you've been asking
Oh
for.
my gosh, I asked Tyler to write me a love scene.
Well, you've been good at manifesting, baby, because you listen.
Baby!
You must just go in there who you want to do it with. You say, hey, Tyler, I need you to go in and put me in that
Well,
love scene
the one that I would have wanted to, he taken already. So he's off the. Mufasa, he off the. I can't use him for the fantasy no more because my friend is off. So it's done. I got to find somebody else. Got to go back to Lenny Kravitz. Bye. But that Aaron Pierre for a moment there, baby! Baby! Now it's a sin. It's a sin now. I can't even think it.
God.
It's got to live vicariously through.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Hey, listen.
Thank y'all so much. Let me hurry up and say goodbye before they kick me out.
Bye, baby.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Take care.
So yes, honey, that was my confirmation. Aaron Pierre, that's Teyana's. Aaron Pierre, that's Teyana's. Go ahead, girl. You sure did swipe that fine ass man right on up. I know that's right, Teyana. You said, bitch, you want to play with me? Let me show you something good. Okay, let me show you something good. And baby, say what now? Yeah, so he is officially together. You say ain't no prenup with Cardi and Offset? Nah, I don't think she did get a prenup. She doesn't think she was gonna blow up like that with her simple self. Yeah, she didn't get no prenup. At the time, I think when they started, he was bigger than her too. So she probably thought, in her mind, I don't know. I hope that his cheating and his disrespect, stand for something. Because when you cheating and all that and you break the marriage, why should somebody have to pay you? If you wanted to leave the marriage, that's what you wanted to do. So you should freely leave the marriage and leave me alone. That's what I think. Anyway, right? They had 3 kids that Cardi taken care of too. The kids is with Cardi. The kids is with Cardi. So that should mean something too. Oh my goodness. Them damn rubber bands that Iman got on. I can't stand them things. Him and his little lady purse. Oh my God. Oh, it's so irritating, them damn rubber bands with them big old lips. He looking silly. Anyway, Teyana done moved on, y'all. She is with Aaron Pierre. That's Teyana's. Aaron Pierre. That's Teyana's. All right, so listen. I found this clip of Shamea. Let me see who I want to do first. No, let me go ahead and do Marlo. Marlo talking about Sweet 16, wasn't it? And then she talks about who she think would be it.
It's just, I mean, Bravo is an amazing show, but I just feel 16 was not it. We're going to have to reboot it again. So I feel 17 is going to be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This season's cast, is that what kind of deterred you, or just
This season
you wanted that break?
Because, you know, it's a major, you know, I was even excited, like, oh my God, we're rebooting. What is it going to do? What is it going to bring? So, you know, I'm really sitting there watching. I'm like, oh, this just wasn't it. I mean, it was entertaining, but we just need to get rid of a couple more people.
Oh,
and not add a couple more. It wasn't a reboot that we thought we were going to get.
Right.
Yeah, I think 17, because we always get it right usually. Now, y'all know that. My last season was 15. And you know, no matter what, you love us or hate us, we get it right. Yes. And we get the ratings right. The ratings is what's important. So it's just this season wasn't it. But it definitely, I think 17, we're going to come back stronger than ever.
If you were able to create like the Mount Rushmore of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, yes, who would it be?
I would definitely say Marlo Hampton. I would say Nene Leakes. I would definitely say Kenya Moore if we can control her, because she's kind of like a loose bullet. You can't control her, but she's great TV. I would also say right now I love Kelly. I love Angela. I love Cynthia. And I would bring Kim Zolciak back as well.
Yes.
Also, my one and only real close friend, Tanya Richards-Ross.
Okay, that's the dream team right there.
Come on, you got to have a real wife and a real family. So that's your dream team.
So, Marlo says, oh, you said Mufasa was front and center with Teyana. Shit, I don't blame him. Baby. I remember when they first came out, CC, that Iman, he was, Iman was hot. He was like, not only did this nigga did she go get somebody? She went and got the hottest man in Hollywood right now. Okay, because he is the hottest one right now. Okay, the hottest. So he was pissed. He sure was. But oh well, that's what happens. So anyway, Marlo says season 16 wasn't it. I agree with Marlo. I do. I think Bravo made a huge mistake when they fired Kenya. I think Bravo should have got rid of Britt in the beginning when she came with that pow. And I think this season would have went way better. I think a lot of people stopped watching because they got rid of Kenya. The way they did for a newbie. See, people don't take time to that. Because we the people watch these shows and we come to love our people, and then they got these fandoms, and Kenya got a big fan base. The Twirls, they pretty large, and guess what? They stopped watching when you fired their person, and Britt didn't have a fan base, so the ratings cannot just fall on Porsha or Kenya. I mean, not Kenya, Phaedra. Everybody trying to put all the, is y'all made a bad season? No, Bravo made a bad season, because Bravo made a bad call letting go of fucking a frontier of a show for a newbie who they did not know how she was gonna fare. But Kenya is gonna keep shit hot. Y'all know that. I'm not no team twirl at all. Okay, I'm not team twirl. But if I was over there sitting on the board or sitting on the decisions, I would have said, no, we can't get rid of Kenya. That's going to kill the ratings right there. She got a whole fan base, and as soon as we let her go, her fans are leaving. So we're going to leave these other girls here to try to fix everything, these new girls, to try to bring in the ratings when they don't even know enough people to bring in the ratings, right? So it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I did stop. Just listen to content creators, because Kenya made the show. That was a dumb ass move. Oh my God, Miss Yobo, I'm done with you. She gonna say no, T-Talk. She had OnlyFans. They don't watch the show. Those kind of people don't watch the show. Who tried to put Teyana in jail? Oh, Imam with his ugly self. Child, that's what they do. This is what these ninjas do. Y'all don't get it. This is what they do. I swear for goodness. They try to take. They try to take. You won't believe what people put in divorce decrees. How about T-Talk what your girl got put in mine? Try to anyway. Yeah. I'm like, what? Is you serious? My son was so mad. I know you fucking lying. I was like, nope. It's right there in black and white. Yeah. Yeah, that's what these men do. In the end, they want to take. They think they can hurt you. They think they can hurt you. Mm-hmm. That's what they think. But anyway, let me see. Here go the mouth almighty. We gotta see her before we leave.
We don't like them together, we love them together. People love us, and I guess it's a few haters lingering or whatever the case may be, but that doesn't bother me. People hate great things. I mean, they hated Jesus, so who am I to say, oh, I don't want you guys to hate me and Pap? Like, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But hey, it is what it is. And like I said, July 26th, I'm still active. Right now, I'm walking clout. Everything I do,
Clout.
come on,
Yeah.
I go viral.
This girl says she walking clout. Everything she do go viral. She walking clout. And she ain't worrying about y'all haters, okay? She ain't worrying about y'all haters. Okay. And that Miss Ross, I was trying to figure out why she compared a sin to Jesus anyway. Because you and Papoose is committing adultery, regardless of what state Remy and Papoose is in. Them people still married and they need a divorce. And if he loved you, he would have said, I'm gonna come back for you when I'm done with this. Let me finish with this instead of parading all around, because I bet you that man don't marry that girl. And if he do, good for her. He just want her money. That's all he want is her money. The same thing he want and her status. That's what he want, her money and her status. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus ain't got nothing to do with it. Everybody put Jesus in it. PN2 don't make no sense. So y'all know Mouth Almighty. She always got something to say. She not worrying about y'all haters though. She said she ain't worrying about no haters because hey, she compared herself to Jesus. If they can talk about him, then they can talk about her and Pap. But the thing you don't get, Jesus was pure, and you and Pap is committing adultery. Y'all committing adultery. That's what y'all doing. Period. That's it. Now listen, you say you stopped watching when Nene left. I just listened to the reviews. Listen, let me tell you something that's so crazy. Kenya, that's what I was trying to point out and then forgot. Kenya Moore gave us her top, who she wanted. Who did she say? Herself, Nene. Marlo, now she giving hers, her Mount Rushmore. Who you think? Herself, Nene. Neither one of them named Phaedra or Porsha, which is cool, but they both named Angela. So that's big ups for Angela. But they both named Nene. Baby, y'all know Bravo listening. Nene needs to come back. If Nene come back, that's it right there. I'm telling you right now. But getting rid of Porsha is not going to be it, because then her fans going to get mad. And that's, you know what I'm saying? When you do that, you need to get Kenya back on the show with the people you got now. You need to get rid of Britt. You need to get rid of Kelly, in my opinion. You need to keep Angela, and Shamea could be a friend of. That's just what I feel. I think that the OGs need to come on back and clean up. Bring them ratings on back in. Nene, Porsha, Phaedra, Kenya, Marlo, no, you're too much. You're too much. Unless they put you back in the friend of role with Shamea. That's it. But No, Marlo, we don't want you back. You was too vulgar. You was too vulgar because you went in there and you didn't got your peach and went in there and acted a fool. Yes, Tamika, acted a fool, messed it up, got the peach and just went in there and acted a whole fool. So we don't need you back unless they're gonna put you in a friend of a role and keep you in your place because you did too much. You did too much. You did way too much. And I don't even think we need you back. Like I said, Nene, Kenya, Portia, Phaedra, Angela, uh, uh, did I leave anybody out? Shamea as a friend of, and Drew. Oh yeah, Drew. I think Drew gotta come back too, y'all. Drew gotta come back too. Yeah, Drew gotta come back too. We need Drew to come back. No, Angela could never take Portia's place. No, 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 no. That's what I'm saying. You cannot get rid of Portia. You need Nene to bring this show back. You need Nene. Period. Period. If they don't bring Nene back, the show never going to see 1 million views again. Ever. I'm telling you right now. If they bring Nene back, that's it. The show going back to where it was. It's going to be over 1 million views. If you have Nene, Portia, Phaedra, Kenya, Angela is a good for a newbie. Shamea as a friend of. Shamea's not a peach holder to me because you starting up old beef just because your husband can't film. To me, if you should have bought something other than that, and I believe it's because of Candy. That's what I believe. I know people say, hey, you can't blame other people, but no, 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 no. I think Candy got a lot to do with it. Why do I say that? Look at this clip. Watch this clip. This tells me Candy got a lot to do with Shamea's demeanor.
When she and I became friends, anytime you become cool with a person, you found out their hidden
what
talents.
their passions are.
You know what their passions are. We're talking. She's like, "Oh, I do music too," or I'm listening to her sing. I'm hearing, that she wants to be a host. I know she it's like you see that.
And
you got it. So let me see what I can do to put you in. Now here's the thing. I've done it for a lot of people. I say, I can get you in the door.
But you gotta
be able to maintain it. You gotta be able to lock it in. Like I can introduce you.
So she introduced me to was it Ryan? I don't know if you introduced me to Ryan, but anyway, she helped me get my foot in the door on Tigger's show for sure. Because I was like, I'm talking to him a little bit, but let me go and put a little call Reggie Rouse for me. So she had to call Reggie Rouse, and that was it.
Because you had your own stuff going on, so you didn't.
I mean, I was hosting radio at the time. I would come and do stuff too.
Hang out too.
But here's the thing. I don't look at my friends as competition with me.
Yeah.
Like, we all can do the same thing at the same time, but we all got our own secret sauce. So just because you work with her don't mean you can't work with me. It's two different things. We two different people.
And that's the sad.
It's more than one opportunity.
It made me want to cry. And people wouldn't like that. I mean,
what you doing?
Because I just feel so touched. I said it before. Because I hate people that like that, and you see that all the time. But anyway.
Come on, Gary. When we go to the makeup counter at the mall, isn't it like 100 different makeups or 100 different, and they all selling?
Yeah, but people don't see stuff like that.
Well, I definitely
that's
see
the sad part, and that's why I choose to surround myself in this season of my life with people that see it for me. The people that don't mind sharing the space, don't mind me being in the room with them,
like
or at the table with them.
Like I hate that people just not like that. And people just want to keep their thumb on you and don't want to just let you.
No, Chuck.
We done, Kenny, you done came over here and made him cry.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Get him out of here.
Who you think Shamea talking about when she say people don't want to share their space with you? Because they making it seem like it's Porsha, right? That Porsha didn't want you to be a peach holder. That's the narrative that you tried to put out, even though Porsha had the text to prove otherwise. And you acknowledge you saw the text, right? So yeah, I just feel like that's where some of her stuff come from. Yep, Taisha the shade. I said, ooh, Oh, so the reunion must have been bad between her and Portia, because I told y'all I started watching her live the day after the reunion, her and her mother and sister eating crabs, and not even 10 minutes into the video, her sister had said something about the 265 days, and then she said something about the Underground Railroad in two different sentences, but she put both of those things in there. So that showed me what type of live that was going to be. So I said, yeah, I'm not even going to watch this because I don't want to do that. I feel like that's phony and fake to me. If you had a problem with that girl 10 years ago, you should have dealt with it 10 years ago. And I feel like you came on this show and you tried to make her look away on her platform. And that's probably why she don't want to share it with you, because of the way you came on the platform and moved on the platform. You didn't move right when you came on the platform. Right, D. That's what I'm saying. I think she implying maybe Portia didn't want to share the space. She was being loud and talking over Candy. That's annoying. She's always loud. Portia is a bad friend. You just don't want to face the fact. I'm not, no. I'm not saying that Portia and Shamea both were not good. Neither one of them were good friends to each other. Don't act like we both didn't watch this season, or maybe you didn't watch back then. They both were bad to each other. Both of them. Both of them were bad to each other. And if Portia was such a bad friend to her, she should have let it go years ago. Why did you attach yourself to her for her platform? She shouldn't have attached herself. Yeah, I guess it could be speaking in general, probably if something like that wasn't going on the show and it wasn't all that being said, then I would take it in general. But when it's, something, a hot topic, and they just came off the reunion, then I'm going to kind of take it like a shade. I don't care if Portia came up in that lady house. Huh? What lady house? What? Diane, what you talking about? Oh, you talking about Fallon? Is you talking about Fallon? I think that's what you're talking about. Not in my eyesight. Everything I saw was all Portia, not mine. So that's what I'm saying. I am being honest. And you have to be honest too. Because Shamea was not the best friend to Portia either over there with Candy. When they was talking about her, she was right there with them. And we only saw minutes of it. Minutes. Minutes. So no. I can't do that. I gotta use my mind, my good mind, and my good mind tells me Shamea was with the shit right there with the rest of them when they was coming after Portia. No man, no sir, no, because if you wasn't with it, you wouldn't have been there. My best friend better not be somewhere with no motherfucking body sitting around talking about me. How the hell you my best friend if you gonna sit there and indulge in that type of behavior and don't say shit? No sir, no sir, they both did bad things. Both of them. They both did bad things. Portia was the one who introduced Shamea to Candy. Then Shamea latched onto Candy, the bigger catch. Thank you, Cece. I don't know why people try to make me think I'm crazy. I watched this show from the beginning. I saw it all. Shamea was not that great. We're not going to pretend that she was, because she wasn't. Hold on a second, please. So I had to get some coffee. I wanted some cold coffee. I also watched them again. I don't agree. That's okay. We don't gotta agree, Patricia. You know that. We don't always gotta agree. Sometimes we're not gonna see things the same way because we're two different individuals. So no two people don't always see things the same. But there's other people that do agree because they saw it with the same eyes I did, and that's fine. People don't always see stuff. Here you go. Just like y'all think I don't see stuff with Portia, I think sometimes y'all don't see stuff because y'all don't want to see it. Well, the people, I call Portia ass out when she wrong, and if you around here, then I do. I do. I will call her ass out. Okay. Lifestyle changes says that's correct. I remember that as well. I thought back then that there's no friendship coming back with Portia and Shamea. Exactly. Because they both were expressing that they were not good friends. Some people let dislike for a person cloud rationale thinking. I don't know, but I can't thank you. I can like a person and still see their wrongdoing. So I when Portia wrong, I'm gonna tell her ass she wrong. Period. Period. I don't play that. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I don't play that. She wrong. She wrong. And Shamea was wrong back then, and so was Portia. They both were bad friends to each other. And I think that Shamea just stayed attached to people to be attached to certain things. And now that she got her little, peach, maybe she feel like she don't need Portia no more. Because she got a peach now. I'm no longer your friend. I don't need to be your friend of now. The people know I'm rich now. The people know I got money now. The people know I'm the housewife material. So I don't need you anymore. Yeah. That's what I see. Because I don't see anybody's friendship. Anybody. I'm sorry, but if I was Portia anyway, and I don't know, if I was Portia, the friendship would have been over for me the moment that she came to me with that wedding shit. So I wouldn't even want to be her friend no more because that would make me feel away. So you supposed to be my friend, and for 10 years, for 10 long years, you've been sitting around holding a fucking grudge about a wedding that you never talked to me about. And now you wait until these fucking cameras roll and you want to talk about some shit from 10 years ago. She would not have been my friend no longer at that moment. I would have been done with her. When people do that, they're being sneaky snakes. Don't fake with me. Right. That's what I'm saying. How was you my friend all these years? I've watched me and Portia for the last 10 years be friends. Go out to drinks. They travel together with them. I mean, they out on double dates. They've been best friends all this time. So to see that girl, that's what my turnoff was, period. And I said that from the out the gate. Episode 1, I think, or 2, or whatever it was. I did not like that. I did not like that. You cannot be somebody's friend, y'all, and don't talk to your friend. If your friend hurt your feelings, you got to talk that shit out. You can't sweep it under the rug and walk around mad at your friend or upset at your friend or feeling like your friend slighted you. Why are you still my goddamn friend then? Why are you still my friend? A friendship is not a permanent contract. Portia shows who she is. She's not the type of friend I would be around or stand 10 toes down for. Right. So, but guess what, Jamie? If that's what you see already, guess who else saw it? If that's the case. Guess who else saw it? So why you wait to get on the camera and do that? You should have already done it if that's how you felt. Portia stole a broke scammer with no legal paperwork. How stupid was that? You cannot steal nobody. Now you know better than that. You can't steal nobody. That man freely left that marriage. So she didn't steal him. Shamea been trying hard and she's still not that girl. She's still not Portia 265 days Underground Railroad and all. Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't like that whole thing rubbed me the wrong way. And to me, this what that told me, just because I've been watching reality TV for so long. This is what that told me. She had nothing else. And now hear me what I'm saying. She had nothing else. I don't think that Shamea first said something to her on this show. I think she said something years ago. Okay, so if she said something years ago, why bring it up again then? Why bring it up again? If it's years ago, right? And that's supposed to be your friend, why are you bringing it up again? Do that make sense? If y'all talked about it years ago, why would there be a need to bring it up now? Except for, like I was getting ready to say, Shamea didn't have no storyline. No, it's because she didn't have no storyline. And she wanted to go against Portia to make herself relevant, like the people did to Mel. Always fight with the biggest one on the show. The same way Kelly went straight at Portia. She went straight at Portia. Oh, tell us why you stole that lady husband. How is that the first type of conversation that you had with somebody you just meet? You mean to tell me, and I know it's reality, but still, be for real. The first time you meet me, that's what you're going to come up to me and say. That's what you're going to come up to me and say. No, they needed to go after the biggest person. And unfortunately, Portia's it. Bravo's biggest mistake was letting the RP play out on camera. I totally agree. D said, okay, let's say Portia stole Simon. Now she don't have him. Now what? Child, you know damn well Portia can't steal no man. How you gonna steal something that was already divorced? The man announced the divorce, the girl went in the DMs, and the man hit back. That's what they say. Now, should she have been with Fallon's husband after being over there at Fallon House? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think so. I definitely don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But the same people, you know what make me crazy about that is the same people who big up Clarissa Shields are calling Portia a whore for the same damn thing that Clarissa Shields doing right now. Only Simon got a divorce and Papoose is still married. But um everybody big ups Clarissa and Papoose and saying it's okay. Remy cheated first, this, that, and the third. But Portia's a whole whore for the same thing that people are big up in this girl Clarissa Shields for. That's the part I don't get. I don't get how one woman you uplift, but because you don't like another woman, then she's a whore because she did the same thing. They both are wrong. Nobody should be with a married man, in my opinion. But you can't steal a man, though. You can't steal a man. Can't steal a man. They not property. So you can't steal property. You can only steal property. A man is not somebody's property. And a man can only go if he want to go. So you don't steal no man. No, no, no. I can't agree with that. But anyway, y'all, I'm at work. I got too much stuff to carry to try to get across the street with this phone. So listen, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Continue to be blessed by being a blessing to somebody else. Share your beautiful smile with somebody today because you never know who might need it. And then treat people how you want to be treated in life because that will carry you a long way. And last but certainly not least, y'all, YOLO, baby, YOLO. All right. Love y'all. Peace.